We've chosen to do the crime genre over dystopian because we feel it's much more suited to our group's personalities and we're all in favour of it. The film's called Synthacaine because it's original, short and therefore memorable. We can also break it up into 3 sections for titles as it has 3 syllables like Guy Ritchie does in his films.
Our unique selling point is that we have a female protagonist gang. This also makes it fit into the postmodern genre. It's unusual for the crime industry to have a female protagonist. Similar to Charlie's Angels with the girls being the protagonist, we all feel strongly that females are undermined and considered weak in the film industry, so breaking the stereotypical characteristic.
Our synopsis of the film: Empire and Prince Albert are the top mobster gangs and have been drug dealing for years, running the streets of Brighton and providing them with some of the finest cocaine. However, nothing lasts forever, and in recent years they've had to take a hell of a lot more care dodging the law. It's become so difficult they've had no other option than to produce their own strand of cocaine, Synthacaine. Empire, being an all-female gang, has the edge over Prince Albert, as they use their feline charm to their advantage. They're sneaky, snaky and sultry. They pretend to just be clueless, beautiful girls working for Prince Albert, yet there's more to them than looks. They have cunning minds which work together to destroy the boys. The joke's on them.
Possible taglines?
These are our 3 female protagonists. Pinky's job as being a smuggler, Goldie's an underworld art dealer. Rudy has family roots in crime and she knows the tricks of the trade.
This is our male mobster gang. Skinner has connections with the law, like always breaking the law. Mikey is an underworld human trafficker, and Little Caesar's brother was Skinner. They've both grown up working with their big Uncle Caesar in the meth industry. Intertextuality and Breaking Bad.
We felt good locations would be in having like a poker table, like in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, as we think it's an iconic prop in a crime film and it sets the scene well. On the poker table, be able to have other means and sense such as poker chips, alcohol, like a glass of whiskey and stuff, and they all fit into the basic conventions of a genre film. We like the idea of having a lift in a car park to symbolise when the chase finishes between the 2 gangs, and we'll be filming chasing like round all the lanes in Brighton.
Are we reading
no,
it?
I can read that.
This is the 3-act treatment for the trailer. Begins with the boys walking down to the meeting point and they're playing poker with undercover female gang, delivering drinks to the table and being very attentive to them. Secretly they're listening to every word said, learning how to continue making this new strand of cocaine and plotting their robbery of the boys' supply too. Do you want to read the next one? Empire, the all-girl gang, actually switched the briefcases full of the newly invented by Prince Albert Synthacaine for the briefcase filled with lipstick. They make a quick exit for the meeting point. The boys realise 2 days later when they go to sample their supply. They all quickly work out who did it. They run out of the house to chase the girls. The boys cannot catch the girls, meaning the girls have successfully fucked them over the boys. And a rich and brand new strain of cocaine, Synthacaine. The trailer finishes with all the girls in masks and boiler suits in a lift with the doors closing, signifying how they've completed their goal.
Thank you. I have a few questions. Do you have a kind of tagline?
We had a few.
Yeah.
Thinking of having pushing snow since '86.
And the jokes on.
That was at the first
Oh yeah, that was
We did have
As you had it at the beginning, I see. Yeah. And do you have a sense that this is a 15 or an 18?
15.
And can you say why it's not an 18? Or why it's a 15?
Hasn't got loads of violence in it.
Yeah, it hasn't got loads of
It's
Not
got
like heavy,
Yeah.
There's no like sexual scenes either, so.
and it widens our target audience as well.
And there's not a lot of swearing against Jesus Christ.
Not that much.
Because that's the type of swearing that's the thing that upsets people, interestingly.
No.
So you think it's comparable with Snatch in terms of grittiness, but not too much.
Yeah.
That was one of our main influences. So.
Who is the audience then for your film, would you say?
We said like it's generally more appealing to males, but obviously it's not sexist at all. But like males generally like prefer crime films, so it's saying like anyone from 15 to I don't know,
100?
100.
What might be the appeal for women then?
That the women are the heroes.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to draw more women in, because usually males prefer the crime.
And not that this is a gender-specific question, but is there no romance in this?
No.
Not even the pretense
Nope.
of one?
Nothing.
Okay, so in your trailer, just final question, what is your key sort of image really? What would you say is it the poker table, or are there lots of images?
I think the symbol is probably like the briefcase, the poker table, and like the significance of the female gangs are two different lives.
That's how it goes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.